Oh, hello there. In this video, I will be talking about what makes a great impression with the help of surpassing expectations. Look, this won't be something set in stone that has to be followed. It is just a pattern that worked wonders when we are talking about leaving a great impression. Of course, this can be really helpful for you. We all need to leave a great impression time to time. And of course, as this is a gaming channel, we will be using gaming analogies. Let's dive right in. Look, hype can be really dangerous. Cyberpunk is a great example. Yeah, I know the story's a bit overdone, but come on, they marketed their stuff so bloody good. And maybe in some parallel universe, if they would manage to do what they said they would do, the game could have become amazing because they want to push further this gaming genre. But I would even argue, for Cyberpunk to become legendary, they would have to do more than they firstly promised. Because the moment of, oh my god, comes when you discover something that you weren't expecting that was there and it over-delivered. Surpassing the expectation is a very important thing to achieve. Battlefield 2042 might become a great game, but if the game won't surprise us in something, it won't be as, I guess, not as successful as it could be. I especially feel that these days, shooting genre doesn't change things around that often. Like Call of Duty felt so meh for so bloody long. It actually hurts. Well, to be fair, there's a saying. Well, this guy said it, Ludwig here.
The main idea is when you do something that works, you keep doing it. At a certain point, growth becomes more about consistency than creativity. That's from Wreckful. When you do something that works, you keep doing it. You don't have to come up with new ideas. You do need to have a balance. You need to make sure that even though you're doing the same old things, you're also doing new things.
Okay, I guess. Wreckful said it. So I guess gaming companies really like this quote. But the big problem is that they have slept on the creativity part for far too long. Eventually everything gets stale and the need for something new takes place. Companies like YouTubers have to eventually change the ways they are doing things. And I would bet that even you have YouTubers that you have used to watch that has died or you just stopped watching them. For me, channels like Anders Zeal and Yogscast come to mind. Well, sadly, my favorite channel at the time, the Anders channel, didn't keep up with the times. There were times where his personality were enough to carry his channel. But as time passed, new exciting channels would come up that would put a lot more effort into the production. The viewers slowly stopped watching and eventually he stopped uploading. Eventually what you are doing won't be enough because you are in competitive field with new talent coming in every day and you have to keep up. In my opinion, the only saving grace of these gaming companies is that they don't have necessary very strong competition in their niche. For example, AMD that came with Ryzen and now everybody is trying to improve their processors and with competition we get new and exciting products. Specific genres of gaming need that push, so they start innovating. How do we learn from this? From succeeding in highly competitive areas to the normal parts of our life and leaving good impression, we ought to surpass the expectations. And there are ways to achieve this. And they include solutions like creating something new and exciting, or significantly improving on things that currently work. In our case, games. So much brightness. Few positive gaming examples. Valheim as a game definitely fits into the niche of creating something new. It is basically genres mixed together. You have the opportunity to be creative with building. I definitely enjoyed more than Minecraft, for example. And of course, there's the monster hunting RPG feel. Something like Skyrim, of course, really toned down. The game isn't very complex. I would even argue that it could use more content. But as it came out and it was something new, like I cannot directly compare it to any other games, it managed to be such a huge hit, in my opinion, because it was something new. I can give you even more recent example, this time in the realm of significantly improving existing mechanics. Mix of Factorio and there are billions. By the way, I enjoyed this game so much I made a separate video, so if you become curious, definitely check it out. This game, in my opinion, significantly improved on the tower defense survival genre, taking some of the complex base building aspects of Factorio, mixing it with exciting survival wave defense. I expected this to be achieved, but what surprised me was what I did not expect. They have done so many things in depth in this game. The variety of enemies, the amount of research, weapons. It's insane. Great example are two buildings. These buildings allow you to farm your resources, and I mean literally farm. One building will send drones to increase the growth rate of surrounding crops, and the other will send drones to harvest them. It was not necessary to go this deep, but as they did, it created a very good first impression. I really have to talk about sometimes about Husband Hotel slash Hell of a Boss from Viz Pop. It is YouTube animated series that has no right to be so good as it is. There's so much effort put into every video, and you can see how much passion and effort is put into it, which makes this series very special, and it created quite hardcore community, in a positive way speaking. Right, one more negative mention. Age of Empires 4 just came out, and it just felt for me meh. It seems from the trailers and videos I watched, I sadly haven't played it yet, that they have not done anything super special, or that it is a significant improvement over other games, even speaking against other Age of Empires. I'm not hating on the game, I have not played it yet, but at least for me the trailers and the videos were super meh. Not gonna lie, I'm not super excited that we are currently living in a world that we are currently living in. English, the constant hunt for something new and exciting, the ravages consumerism. But well, I guess that's how the human nature works, and in my opinion, the best way to deal with it is to learn about it. By the way, if you're curious about the topic of constantly wanting more and never being satisfied, check out the concept of hedonic treadmill. So what can we take from this video? Well, besides games, definitely you and me, to leave a good impression that lasts, we have to over-deliver on the expectations of others. Maybe something new, or maybe something super polished that pushes the thing or the genre to the next level. What is important to remember, there is nothing wrong on delivering on expectations. But if we want better games, we have to reward those that do over-deliver. And even in our own lives, it will be alright doing what is expected. But if we want more, it is always a good idea to over-deliver. Leave a like if you enjoyed, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Ciao ciao, and take care.